Duke Traps, America's best trap value, proudly presents North American Trapper with Alan Probst.
Well, it's that time again. We batched up a couple batches yesterday of our Mountain Man and our Reaper, and I've got 3 more batches of Mountain Man that we're going to start to make here today. But this week we're heading back to Kansas. We're going to do some more trapping at Midwest Whitetails with Seth McGinn. Just going to see kind of a lot of what you saw last week. Going to see a lot more catches because we're getting into the line. But just really pay attention to the locations where we're using these dog proofs, because if you can find those travel ways that allow you to, you know, maximize your efforts. I guess that's the key. Maximizing your efforts, finding those high bank trails, those trails that have intersecting points from a bunch of different cover situations. That's what you're looking for, because these traps and those type of locations are going to consistently hit for you. So with that said, let's go back out to Kansas right now. Well, we just came in. I don't know if you can see it. There's a dead deer out in the middle of the river, and we kicked 2 bald eagles off, one mature, one immature. The mature flew up the river and the immature flew down, so we're down here checking our traps. We put this one in yesterday. We got a nice coon where he's coming up over this bank. You can see that trail comes right around this high bank, and as I said earlier, I love those high banks. Anytime you got a waterway like this, these high banks are going to be very successful for you. And obviously this one was. And we got one there. And as we go down, we got our boys here with us today. Billy, you feeling good this morning?
Man, I'm feeling great.
All right. Me and David, we already had David on camera over there catching that first double. Paul?
Good start to the day.
Absolutely. Here's the best trail, and I have one DP there, nothing in it. We come down, as you can tell, I thought it was the best trail because I have another DP right there, and then I have a DP right there, and I have a DP right there where it comes up out. I thought that was the best trail, and we're 0 for 4 on those. So we got the coon down there, 4 empties, but we come across. Got herself a skunk, a really beautiful skunk right there. Real big skunk. And I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but we got a double. There's a coon on the other side of them. And then we're gonna just stay over here so we don't have to go bathe in some baking soda later. But there's the coon. You can see the big coon. I'm surprised he ain't urinated on. But we got him, and then over here on the top, we got another one. So we got 8 sets here, 4 coons, and that's a really good trail. Look at the size of that coon. That is a big coon right there. But that trail, you can see that distinct trail right across the top. Pretty awesome. A beautiful day here. That is just a awesome scene right there. But just put these sets in accordingly. We got 4 critters, 2. That's actually a really big coon right there too. Look at the size of that thing. Nice skunk, big old coon. What do you think, Billy?
I'll let you deal with that skunk over here, Alan.
You want me to deal with the skunk?
Yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you would deal with that skunk.
You don't want to get in there?
I don't think I want to be involved in that.
Pretty good start today. First 2 stops, 6 critters. That's like it's like I said yesterday. We caught a half a dozen. I said, you know, I was a little disappointed that we didn't have more, especially with all them camera footage and pictures of the raccoons on the cameras. But here we are, first 2 stops. We got as many critters as we had all day yesterday. So
Bill's turn.
Bill's turn. Get in there, buddy. We're gonna get that skunk.
I'm not touching it.
We'll get him taken care of. Beautiful start to the day on a beautiful river.
Email
us today for a free catalog to browse all of our traps and snares, baits and lures, and much more. Get all of your trapping and predation control needs by emailing to info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com for your free catalog. Proven products equals proven conservation.
Welcome back to Duke Trap's presentation of North American Trapper with Alan Probst.
Well, we're coming down in here to the bottom where we sat yesterday, and there's a big one waiting for us. It's nice when you break the hill, and what do you think, Paul?
Oh yeah.
It's nice when you break the hill and see one. Pretty awesome. Nothing in the second trap. We got him on the first trap coming out from under that brush pile, but pretty cool.
Big boy.
Yeah, I mean, these are all, look at that. I mean, they're just like mini grizzly bears. You got pretty coat, nice and dark. Nice and dark, huh, Bill?
Oh yeah.
We're talking about it'd be nice to finish out on one for the last check of the day for us anyway before we leave town.
Well, we're not done yet. We got one more spot.
Well, we got one more?
We got another
Really?
one. We got actually a better spot, I think, over there.
Oh, okay.
Well, I probably just jinxed this. We won't have anything over there. We'll go over, it'll be a bunch of empty traps. That's par for the course, though.
Right.
But yeah, if you look at those coons, I mean, they are back heavy.
Yeah.
Bottomland.
Look how dark it is.
That's a dark one, yeah. That's not as silver as that last one, Paul, with a blind eye.
He had that wisdom streaks on the forehead.
Yeah, wisdom streaks. Yeah, we're starting to get the wisdom lines and everything. It's always a positive.
That's right.
But we'll get this one taken care of. You can see these are just really good and healthy coons, though. And nice coon. No, we got more.
Well, just down
Yeah, we got more down below over here. We got one here, though. Adding to the fury. Getting a few of them today, huh, boys?
Get them knocked down today.
Pretty impressive today.
Well, we're put a few more sets in yesterday. This is a really dark raccoon. See how dark he is. But you know what? Look at the back end on him. Just a monster. Real nice coon. We got some down there on the bottom. We'll get out and check them when we're done. But as you can see, we're right on the river. That's one of the things we're starting to figure out here. Where they had those coons on the camera, there's no water there. And there's obviously no coons there. We're not catching any. Every coon, possum, or we haven't caught any possums yet, but the skunk today, they're right along these waterways. Right along the Republican River. And they've changed their patterns to where they're along the river now. And we've decided that we're going to make the adjustment today and tomorrow to where I'm going to move all my traps down on this river. And I think that's the smartest
That'd be a
thing.
good plan.
Well, this week on this product spotlight, I wanted to show you the heavy duty J-hook tool. This tool is worth its weight in gold when you're doing trap prep, whether at home. I definitely take 2 of these, 3 of these sometimes in the truck when I'm out in the field because I don't want to leave one lay and not have it. I always have a backup. And the reason for that is it doesn't matter. This is a 550, the end swivel, every trap with the end swivel. This J-hook goes on, and this very easily, you'll see how easy it is to crimp that down. Push it down, and now that's on there as tight as it possibly can be. And you can do that on end swivel like this. You can do that any cable extension, anything that you need to attach, whether it's a J-hook, an S-hook, anything with that type of bend, this tool is going to be worth its weight in gold. And then to take it off, it's just as easy. You put it in there, it comes out, and it very easily slides right out. So it's just a fantastic tool, and this heavy duty J-hook tool I recommend for anybody that has any trap prep out in the field or when you're getting ready for the season. If you go to the website NorthAmericanTrapper.com, you're going to get 20% off. It'll be TV Tool, TV T-O-O-L, all capital letters for the next week. 20% off on the heavy duty J-hook tool with TV Tool as your web code.
Email us today for a free catalog to browse all of our traps and snares, baits and lures, and much more. Get all of your trapping and predation control needs by emailing to info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com for your free catalog. Proven products equals proven conservation.
Welcome back to Duke Trap's presentation of North American Trapper with Alan Probst.
Well, there they go. They're on the plane, they're heading out. They stopped in for about 24 hours. They did 2 checks. I don't know, we got 15, 16 critters. We still got more line that are actually going out right now, and we're gonna put hopefully another 30 or 40 in by the end of the day to go on the east side of the river. But they're gone. Had a good trip, good visit from them, and we'll head on down the road and put some more sets in the ground. Well, we're in here on this high bank, and you can see there's actually some beaver working this right here. You can see an old dam down there. It's got some muskrat holes, but these coons definitely are working this high bank. As we said earlier today, they've moved their patterns and they're down here near the water now. And we've got a DP on that trail. You can see the trail that comes right up from the bottom. We got another trap right at the bottom, but we've got that set up nice. And then as you go over here, you'll see just a distinct trail that is coming between those trees, and you can see how that trail goes. And we got the DP right there on it, and then we got another one right here by this big tree, and they're probably going up and down the east to den up and spend some time. But you can see how it hugs that. There's old coon scat right there. There's fresh coon scat right here. There's another pile of coon scat. I saw more, which is right here. There's a fresh pile of coon scat. And we even have, oh, there's another one. Another fresh pile of coon scat. So they're obviously coming through here, and hopefully we've put our traps in the right place. So we got 2 here, 2 right there. We put 2 around that tree we just showed up there. We're gonna move up because the road's right there behind us. You can probably hear the cars, but we're gonna move up this little draw, and you can see how that meanders the creek right up through there. We're gonna just stay this side. We're probably gonna put 4 more up through there, and then we're gonna go across the creek and hit the other side. So just a nice little wood bottom here off of that field edge. You got the field edge keeping them in, you got the creek keeping them in, and this little patch of woods. Once again, these high banks, I can't stress it enough, especially as we're really finding out this time of year when they're on their change and their patterns. They're gonna be near water, and those high banks are where they're gonna run. Here's another one of these high bank situations. You can see that big gulch right there. And you come over here, we got 1 DP. You can see this trail, the very distinct trail where they're coming up over out into the field. Goes over here down in that root system. You can see where they've been going down in there. And then over here, we have another one on this distinct trail that goes in through there. And you can see in here by the tree, you have coyote scat and coon scat. Coon scat and coyote scat. Now the coon scat's actually older than the coyote, but you can see how those animals work out along that edge. That's where we had the first night. You can see this trail right here goes down up that riverbank, but got us a little mud bug. You can see this distinct trail going right out through there. It got a little moisture on the ground, and you can really see how they stand out. They don't show up as well without the moisture, but we'll get this coon taken care of. We've had something at every stop so far. So the critters were running last night. We've got 3 stops, 4 critters.
Email us today for a free catalog to browse all of our traps and snares, baits and lures, and much more. Get all of your trapping and predation control needs by emailing to info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com for your free catalog. Proven products equals proven conservation.
Welcome back to Duke Trap's presentation of North American Trapper with Alan Probst.
Well, that intersection kind of came through. I really like that spot right there. That's another big coon. What do you think, Paul?
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, he's a beauty.
We're 3 for 3 in this spot.
Yeah, we've had 1 each day. That trail didn't have anything down here. We've had them up above the first couple days, but this is actually a real nice coon again. You can see here, this trail we had set that comes out through, and this was the intersecting point right here. The trail that goes this way, and then the trail that goes down to the little dry creek bed. But another really big coon. Just find those intersections. I really like that spot. I actually thought that that was the best spot, this trail here, and we were catching them up there the first couple nights, but today we have one here, and it's pouring. It's absolutely pouring. The rain is coming down. It's supposed to rain pretty much all day. We're dealing with a lot of mud on the roads, and it's like straight goo, but nice big coon. We'll get him taken care of, get that remade, and come back here tomorrow and see if we have another. Oh, here we are. We had that double here the other day, and these are still set, but we got another one here where we had the one the other day as well. So another nice raccoon. He's got both hands in it. He was definitely hungry getting down in there, and just this has been a pretty good spot for us.
Oh yeah, we've scored every day at this farm.
Yeah, we've caught 4 here on this side, I believe.
Yep.
And we've caught 3 on the other side. So basically within a 100-yard stretch, the creek and little waterway separates it, but we've caught 4 here and 3 over there. And that's the thing. These sets are going to hit and hit and hit over and over and over.
We got turkeys on this farm too. That's going to be...
You got a lot of turkeys on this farm.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we're definitely helping them out and taking some of these nest raiders out of the equation. Nothing down there where we had those 4 or 5 traps down there about 50 yards, but we got another one here. We'll get him taken care of, get that reset. That's obviously a good trail that goes out along this edge, and we'll come back in here tomorrow and hopefully have some more. But boy, it's coming down, wet, man. Yeah. It's about 38, 39 degrees, yeah, and a little wet.
Yeah, 10 degrees colder, it'd be snowing.
10 degrees colder would be snowing, and I'd probably be a lot less wet. Might be a little colder, but a lot less wet. But we'll get him taken care of and come back in here tomorrow and see if we have some more. You can see this high bank right here. We showed this spot yesterday. This is where the beaver are in here. It's really fresh, and we got ourselves a mud bug for sure. He's in that one right there, and you can see he just couldn't reach. There's the second DP right outside of the circle. So we got big coon here where he comes up on that point. You can see where they come out from around. But pretty good day, huh, Paul?
Oh yeah, real good day.
You know,
Double figures already.
well, we still got quite a few traps on this property here. Hopefully we'll have some more up through here. It's always nice when you catch one in the first set. But I'm anxious. I'm not here long enough now, but I'd love to get after some of these beaver in here too.
Beaver, coyotes,
Bobcats. I've seen a lot of sign. Yeah, Kansas. It's definitely. If you never get the chance to come out here, it's a sportsman's paradise. That's for sure. But we'll get that coon taken out of there. You can see where he's got it ruined, but where they climb up over this bank here, you can see the trail coming out the bottom, and we'll get him taken care of and head on up and check some more traps. Well, that's the end of it today. That's our second show dedicated to the Kansas Trapline. We're going to finish it up next week. You'll see a bunch more next week. And as I said earlier at the beginning of the show, either this week or last week, we've got a real nice batch of Kansas coons and possums that we caught when we were there last year. So it's just really, it's like anything else in life. You're going to get out of it what you put into it. And if you go out and find these trails and find those situations and you put those dog proofs in, you're going to catch just as many, if not more, than we just showed you. So if you need any products, make sure you reach out to us at NorthAmericanTrapper.com. We've got everything that you're going to need to help you be successful in the field, from baits and lures to traps, all the way to the equipment that is going to help you get out there and be successful. Proven products equals proven conservation, and we'll see you next time. The brand is so much bigger than myself or anybody involved with what we're doing. It's the tradition of, it's that woodsmanship that these kids and even adults can learn just by being out there. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to get people involved, trying to get people to feel that. And every time you go out there with them, you're experiencing that outdoors through them. We're showing the simplicity of things, and we're trying to debunk a lot of those myths that maybe scares people away from doing it at times, thinking that, it's just too hard, there's too much into it. No, it's pretty easy, and we're going to show you how easy it is, and you're going to be able to go out and do it.
Get started trapping those problem animals and nest raiders today. Become the steward of your own land or lease. Visit NorthAmericanTrapper.com.